Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Roma and welcome to our reaction to Linda Ronstadt and the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. We are going to react to the song What's New. Let's hear this orchestra this time with Linda Ronstadt.
It's for our patron Stacy. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. And hope everything's okay with you. Let's get started. It's the first time I think the Nelson Riddle Orchestra.
Yeah, I think.
Should be interesting.
What's new? How is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. Handsome as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand, I do. Pardon my asking what's new. Of course, you could know. I haven't changed, I still love you so. Of course, you could know. I haven't changed. I still love you so.
Wow, what a song, what a song. Absolutely brilliant. The way it is sung will melt anyone's heart. If it doesn't touch a person's heart the way it did to me, or anywhere close to it the way it did to me, I think the person does not have a heart. This is beautiful singing. Reminded me very quickly of Karen Carpenter, but at the same time this was more unique, slightly different voice. Suited this orchestral feel that was given to the song beautifully. It was just so wonderful. It took me back to those old movies, the classic movies from Hollywood, the black and white movies, days. This would have fitted in one of those romantic dramas perfectly, perfectly. This is so beautiful. It talks so much about how she is today. She hasn't changed. She still loves him. What's new? She keeps asking. And yeah, it's so heartfelt. You feel for her. The way it is sung. I absolutely loved it. What did you think of it, Kippy?
I love the way she sang. She's very sultry. At the same time, melancholic way of singing. This song at least. The way it came across, it was a little bit sensual, sultry. At the same time, melancholic from her side, asking him how are things and what's new, basically. She's right where she was and he hasn't changed much, but there may have been some distance between the two. What it reminded me mainly was of the movie Chicago. On recommendation of our another patron, Kristen, we watched that movie. And because of the stage performances and things like that, this song, the way it was constructed, the way it was played by a Nelson Riddle Orchestra as well as Linda, it reminded me of a stage setup where they must have performed this. I'm not sure if it was ever performed on the stage, but it could make a great performance, stage performance.
It would have, and these guys are really good. It's like they were on the A game, and maybe they do it all the time.
Yeah.
Nelson Riddle Orchestra, is it?
Yeah.
Wow, what an orchestra they are. That's what you want. There are certain artists and bands who have the name orchestra in their name, at least one of them.
They don't play
And they should easily take quite a few music lessons from these guys. Because when you have the word orchestra in your name, you need to sound like an orchestra, and this is exactly what they sounded like. If you just have the name orchestra and you don't have a real orchestra there, what use is that name? So they could really take a few lessons from these guys. The Nelson Riddle Orchestra, I'm talking about ELO or Electric Light Orchestra. They could take lessons from there. They may have a couple of good songs here and there.
Yeah,
I'm sure we haven't heard them, at least not me. But as far as the orchestral feel in the music goes, they are nothing close to what we heard here. You expect something like that when you have the word orchestra in there. That's what I expect when I hear a band which calls themselves by the name orchestra, whatever orchestra. In this case is Nelson Riddle Orchestra. It did justice to the name because you felt it.
Grand.
You felt it. Accompanying a voice from beginning to end was that orchestra in there, and you could sense it, you could feel it, and it was enriching your experience of listening to the way she sung the song, the words of the song. The words of the song, to be honest, were repeated quite a few times. It was more or less on the same lines, that she hasn't changed, but how would you know, because he's not around probably. Well, what's new with you? So those things were repeated, but because of the richness of her voice and the incredible richness of the music, it made it such a vibrant and wonderful experience for us to listen to it today, years later probably from when it was released, decades later probably. For the first time listening to it, I was awestruck. I really enjoy music like this.
This is delightful to listen to genuine music.
This is the reason why we are here. And this is also the reason why at least me, Kirti may be diplomatic and polite most times. For me, it's not my cup of tea to do what she does. And I'll never try. But the fact is, whenever I hear an artist who's not so good, and when I've heard songs like that in the same session or just before this session I started, I can't really say, oh, it was good. Because I'm doing injustice to these artists, because when they sing so well, the music is so up to the mark and they are on the A game. Buddy Holly we just heard before this, now this song. We can't really I can't give a good review to mediocre songs, because it does injustice to these guys who are way, way better probably, and we all know that. Anyone who has a heart in the right place and understands good music will definitely know what I'm talking about every single time when I put an artist down or a particular song down. I do it because I'm always keeping these songs in my mind. So this is another song today that I've added to my list. So as long as I can remember it, maybe a few days, weeks, it will be in my mind. So when I listen to a song that's mediocre, which is supposed to have like an orchestral feel and all that, and doesn't, I will not tolerate it. I will just say it. I didn't like it. It was boring or whatever the reason. So this song, it was repeated in the lyrics, but the voice was so beautiful. You don't hear voices like that every day. Sung so beautifully. The musical arrangement was absolutely phenomenal. How can I not love it, and how can I not give it a good, really good review?
For me, it's not about being diplomatic or trying to please someone. It's for me, I live a, you have to be real at the same time. You have to be very pragmatic and practical. We have to accept the fact that everyone is not a legend in the music industry. I live with it.
I don't think Linda Ronstadt is a legend or considered a legend. I would have
I don't know
probably
what
heard of her.
people's criteria
No,
are to
no, if
consider
that is your
someone.
reply,
Yeah.
I would have probably heard about her by now if she was a legend. So it doesn't matter whether you're a legend or not. I've given amazing reviews, brutally honest and extremely positive to unknown people. Unknown people. So it's not about them being legends. That is just, it's something that, how do we know they are legends first of all? That itself shows that it's a dishonest review because you probably know that they are legends because of me or somebody else. So I don't go by those yardsticks. Even if it's a so-called legend, for example, the Beatles, Paul McCartney, so-called legend, a sir before his name. But if he has 2 or 3 crappy songs that I've heard, I will say it. So who cares whether they are legends or not?
We will say it.
That's it for me.
Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Inoma and welcome to our reaction to Carla Bonoff. And the song that we are going to react to is Goodbye, My Friend. It's a request of our patron Stacy. This is our first time listening to this song.
Yeah, what we do is we primarily listen to the song without pausing the video, the song that we are listening to basically. Neither do we pause our reaction. That is, the recording that you see is exactly what you see in the video. We don't edit the recording. Till the end of the song, there's no editing, there's no pausing. After we have heard the song, in this case Carla Bonoff, I believe it's the first time I'm hearing the song as well as the artist probably in my life. So after we've heard the song completely without pausing the song, then is when we start our actual review of the song. So that is what we term as a reaction on Inoma. It's not that it's only that we, while hearing the song itself, we give our comments, we pause it, we do whatever we feel like.
We do everything.
While listening to the song itself, have a cup of tea, drink a beer, all that people do during the listening of the song itself. We don't do all that. We give the basic respect that is needed for songs. We give it and then we give our honest review. Now, honest review has nothing to do with respect. That's important to clear out here and now. If you all haven't already heard about it in another video that I've spoken about this topic, honest reviews and respect are two completely different things. Our job, my job primarily as a counselor, teacher and life coach, more than Kirti. Kirti's job may be to run the channel, manage the channel and all that. My cup of tea or my job is to ensure that I give honest reviews. My counseling experience plays a huge role in the way I analyze music and songs. My listening experience, 40 plus years of listening to music from India as well as more than 50 countries in the world, I've heard music from. So that plays a role in how I analyze the music, how I perceive the music. So when I give a review, it is brutally honest. It may be actually positive, it may be negative. Very rarely I am on both sides because that's just the way I am. So you either will love what I have to say if you like the song and I love it too. You love the review. And if you don't like my honesty and I don't give a positive review to the song, obviously you may not like me or the review. That's just how it is and I accept that completely. Hopefully you will have it in your heart to accept what a honest review means on Inoma as well as what respect means for reactors who take huge risk on this platform to be honest as we are. It's a huge risk to be honest because we are direct threats to everyone concerned related to the artist. We are directly abused, mocked, insulted, trolled, treated in a racial manner, discriminated against by the platform and the labels and the team members of that label. So we have a huge risk when we give a negative review. We know that, but we will not change who we are, at least not me. Never. So that, having said that, this is what we do as reactors. Let's get started. Carla Bonoff. Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, we never know where life it's just a ride on the wheel. And we never know when death will shake us, and we wonder how it will feel. So goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again, but the time together through all the years will take away these tears. It's okay now. Goodbye, my friend. I'd see a lot of things that made me crazy, and I guess I held on to you. You could have run away and left, well, maybe, but it wasn't time, and we both knew. So goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again, but the love you gave me through all the years will take away my tears. I'm okay now. Goodbye, my friend. A life so fragile, a love so pure. We can't hold on, but we try. We watch how quickly it disappears, and we'll never know why. But I'm okay now. Goodbye, my friend. You can go now. Goodbye, my friend.
Beautiful, emotional, very emotional content here. What are your thoughts on this one, Kirti?
This was beautiful. This was amazing. This was genuine, heartfelt singing and real singing. I like the piano playing and she's singing. The only two things that I could pay attention to. And those lines are more relevant than whenever this song came out or whenever it was made. It is much more relevant at this point in the world, life, whatever.
History, in the world history.
History, yeah. What currently is going on is something that we are all facing, and this kind of a song is directly relevant to the time that we are all facing right now. It's a goodbye letter, goodbye song, and a very wonderful one at that. Sung with the right intent, sung with the right techniques and right skills, right feelings. I like the way it has been created. I like the way it is made. It's just awesome to listen to. You sense every moment of the song, you connect with it wholeheartedly.
And this is a song I'll definitely recommend to clients and friends because it's a perfect song. If you're in a hurry to, if you're good, you just find out you have a few days to live, or you have a few days to leave somewhere on an overseas assignment or something. This is a perfect song to send a loved one or a close friend. So I'll definitely be recommending this because this is a song which definitely gives a message in very simple words that it's time to say goodbye. So it says it so simply and beautifully. I definitely add it to my playlist for this particular topic of goodbye, especially in a hurry when you're going very quickly or the other person is leaving very quickly. This is a perfect song to say goodbye. That's it for this one. You can check out our Patreon page to learn more about us, our profile, as well as how we do reactions. It's all there in our intro video and profile. The link is in the description box of this video below. Goodbye.